G'day everyone, so I'm just quickly going to run through my in-game settings for Warzone. I see a lot of people ask what are my in-game settings. I thought I'd make an updated video as I have done some in the past, but a couple of things have changed since then, so let's have a look. Alright, so on the controller part here, we can see button layout and the stick layout both on default. Invert vertical look only for the airplanes, which I haven't seen in a while anyway. Left stick dead zone, I don't think I've changed it. I think that might be the default. The right stick dead zone, I've had to put it up that high because my controller's stick drift is terrible. I don't recommend copying that unless you really have to. If your controller stick drift is terrible, then you're going to have to put it up. But at this stage, you probably should be looking at getting another controller. The left and right max input dead zone, I've just left those where they were. 7.7 for the sensitivity. For low zoom, it's 0.70 all the way down to 7 and 8 times high zoom. I've got that left at 1. I've been playing on dynamic. I've been liking that one. Controller vibration is turned on. That's a must if you're using a script. Now, aim assist, that's set to standard. Scale aim assist to FOV, got that enabled for now. This is one thing that I sort of change between. Sometimes I disable it and it feels good for a bit, and then I'll put it back to enabled and it'll feel a bit different again, and then I'll change it to... It's one thing I keep sort of changing, but either way, it doesn't really matter unless you're on PC. This other stuff here, the main one's contextual tap, and also the auto tac sprint on as well. Now, in the interface section, subtitles disabled, I use this colorblind filter. That's on the interface one there. The only other thing that really matters in this one would be the minimap shape. Got that on square instead of circle, so this is where you can change that if you still got it on circle. And the rest of the stuff here doesn't really matter too much. If you want to see what it is, just pause the video and have a look there. Next is the graphics. This one doesn't really matter unless you're on PC, but I'll just quickly scroll through just so you can see what they are. If you want to see what it is, then just pause the video and have a look so I don't have to sit here and read all those out. But that's everything there. I have everything quite low. If I go to quality, you can see these ones here. So 120 FOV, that's on affected. Camera movement, 50% the least. And I've got all these on low here, just to make sure I can get the most frames possible. There we go, all low or disabled. Now, I've been using a Power A Fusion Pro 2 controller. It's got the, what they call Control Freak on there as well. I think it's the Inferno one from Control Freaks. It's got a couple of paddles on the back there as well. One for crouch and one for jump. It's it's an alright controller. Oh, it's also got the trigger stops there at the back, which I completely forgot about until just then when I looked at the controller again. But there you go. But I mean, it's a fairly nice controller. It feels nice. The paddles work good, but the stick drift, it already had stick drift when I bought it. It had stick drift out of the box. And from other people that use the controller, I hear the same thing. There's a lot of reviews that say the same thing. So I really don't recommend getting one of these. But I recommend getting paddles. This has changed my, controller game a lot. But yeah, definitely don't recommend getting a Power A controller. And there we go. So that's everything I wanted to go through for the video. Just a real quick update on my settings and everything. If you have any questions, feel free to ask those in the comments. Cheers for watching. I'll see you next time.